you're interested in the nursing field, I am, and it's my future career. So I took M&A, which teaches you certain skills to become a CNA, or Certified Nurse Assistant. I had to go to the West Kentucky and take a test over it, and I'm not sure if I passed yet. I'm hoping so. I think I was prepared well. One of the most important skills is how to properly transfer a patient to a wheelchair, which I'm about to show you how to do. So first you want to knock, identify, greet the resident, and this is, let them know you're coming in, let them know who you are. You want to explain the procedure because they want to know what's going on, what you're doing to them while you're moving them around. Wash hands, provide for privacy, because you always want to make sure you're not exposing the resident to someone who doesn't need to be seeing the resident. So after you do that, you're going to take your wheelchair, you're going to put it at a 45-degree angle to the bed, and this makes sure that the resident can easily access the wheelchair and not fall. Make sure that the wheels are locked, because when he or she goes to sit down, you don't want the wheelchair to slide out from underneath them because they're going to hit the floor. So after you do that, you're going to take this protective pad and set it inside the wheelchair. This is to keep, if the resident does go to the bathroom while they're in the wheelchair, keeps the wheelchair dry and sanitary. Next off, you're going to remove the footrest, which I've already done, because when the resident goes to sit down, if the footrests are down, they will trip, fall, can't get into the chair properly. After you do this, you're going to make sure the bed is in its lowest level, which this one is. After you do that, you're going to raise the head of the bed. When you're doing this, you raise the head, that way you can easily assist the resident to sit up, because you're going to have to let them dangle here in a second and put the gate belt on them. This is also called Fowler's position. After you do this, fan fold the lengths for the bed. Make sure the bed wheels are locked. These are, because you don't want the bed to slide when you're getting them out. Assist the resident in putting on their shoes. And then I would take the resident like this. It's easier to grab underneath their knees and assist them to dangle, like so. I usually let their knees sit right there. I would take the gate belt. What this is, it's also called a transfer belt. You take it and wrap it around the resident, and it helps the resident to move. It helps you to move the resident easier. Always tuck in the excess in the back, like so. So when you go to assist the resident up, you want to make sure your feet are in front of theirs. That way they can't slide when you go to pull up. Grab them on the side, count to 3. We're going to stand on 3. 1, 2, 3. Kind of wait a second, make sure they're balanced. Then you're going to turn them. Make sure the resident has his knees to the back of the chair. You want him to feel it to where he knows where the chair is at. Okay, go ahead and sit down. Now you can remove your gate belt. Next step is to take a bath blanket or a lap robe, either one. Just helps to keep the resident warm while they're in their chair. I usually just drape it like that. Tuck it in on the sides, make sure the legs are warm. Always unlock the wheels of the chair, because otherwise it's called false imprisonment, because they can't move. A lot of them aren't strong enough to unlock the wheels themselves. I usually ask the resident where they would like to be positioned if they can't do it themselves. If they can, they're free to move wherever they want to. It's their room. So after you get all this set up, you're going to attach the signal light. Always attach the signal light. It has this little clip right here. I usually like to clip it onto the blanket, and it usually sits right here. It's kind of far away from the bed. They usually have some on the chair also. If they try to stand up, it'll set an alarm off. That way you know, because the resident's not supposed to be walking. So always attach your signal light. Then after I do that, I'll wash my hands, record observations. If I do see the call light come on, I would go back to the resident's room, ask them what the issue is, try to help them any way possible. So this is a good step to learn, good skill, because You know, you're always going to have to transfer somebody to a wheelchair in hospitals, nursing homes, anywhere you go. So congratulations, you know how to do it. Thank you very much.